This one's the truth. The truth. I stand by my 2 picks. Stand by A+ picks, don't. Bernie. A+ for. However.
What's up, Pauper people? Welcome back to another episode of the Jalapeno Paupers podcast, the #1 jalapeno featured PDH podcast with hosts Miles
And Bernie.
Thanks for being here. If you like our channel, if you like what we do, if you like our content, please consider liking, subscribing, do that. Also, consider becoming a patron. It helps the channel, but more than that, you get perks. You get behind the scenes stuff, you get stuff early, and if you're at the highest tier, you can play some spell table games with us. So we would love to see you over there in the Patreon. And speaking of the Patreon, our highest members, we're going to shout them out right now.
Teresa and Tyler, Bill, aka Too Much Do the Alpine Hound Master, and Dax. Y'all are awesome.
We love
Thank
you guys
so much.
And we just love everyone who just likes and subscribes and watches. That's super helpful too. So we appreciate all of that.
And keep doing it because we're getting close to our 500 sub giveaway. It's going to be incredible, epic stuff. You're not going to want to miss it. And we only have 500 people. Your chances
are good.
Shoot up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like valued at what, $150-ish
worth of value.
Oh, yeah.
Solid stuff.
Yep.
Can't find this anywhere else.
I can't wait to give this stuff away. So please get us to 500. The last thing is our TCG affiliate link. If you're going to buy cards on TCG Player, please use our affiliate link. It's in the description. It gives us a little kickback. And let's get into our topic today. So we're going to talk about some card draw.
How are we going to do it by ourselves?
But we need another person. Jacob.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
There he is.
There he is. Jacob's joining us today because we're going to go over the best card draw spells in Pauper Commander. So we're going to do a little draft style like we've been doing. We've all kind of got our top cards here, and we're going to draft 2 cards each from each color.
Yeah, so it's going to be a bigger draft than normal because we're going to cover the gambit of colors. Less cards per color, but we're going to go through them all so we don't run into the issue of doing something we want to do and then waiting months to get to another color.
Right.
So
we're going to decide who gets the draft first by rolling
with
this
white.
Gigantic 17. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's me, right?
Oh, we're rolling for high.
Yeah.
I thought 17 meant like you want. 18. Let's go.
Nat 20 right
If
here.
I roll an even, I'll go first.
No.
All right.
Wow, we all rolled
I get
really
first
high.
pick.
Okay.
I don't know if I want first pick on white cards. Okay.
There's some good ones.
There are some.
Are we going to roll for every color? Re-roll?
We could.
You're first every time?
No. We'll rotate.
All right.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
rotate.
Don't look at my list.
I'm not looking.
Please don't. Please have integrity.
Dang. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Your Temple is Under Attack.
Dang it.
So it's 2 and a white, instant. Choose one. Pray for protection. Creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. That's just an awesome effect. And then Pauper Commander for 3 mana, instant speed, just heroic intervention, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mini heroic intervention. But the next part of it is the card draw aspect. Strike a deal. You and target opponent each draw 2 cards. So, a couple things I love about this card. First, draws more than 1 card. That's great. Really what I'm looking for in card draw spells. Most of the time, if possible.
Drawing more cards
Draw
is good.
Yeah, draw more than 1 instead. So you're
How'd
not
you
just
come up with
placing
that?
that.
That's really...
It's a new concept that I've been trying out. And it's working well for me. The other aspect of this card, though, is using it as a political piece. To try to gain favor with somebody at the table, help out somebody who's behind so they're not having a dead game. I don't know. There's a lot of ways you can use it, and it just makes for a fun interaction at the table. And I love it. I think it's great.
I've been putting this in all my white decks and casting the card draw piece every time. So
Yeah.
And it's instant speed, so end step, draw 2, you start your hand with 2 extra cards. So, and I've been really happy with it every time I've cast it.
Oh
So.
yeah.
Yes.
I've been happy when he's cast it too because he's chosen me a lot.
And then he backstabs me.
Well, it's nice as an instant too because if you play at the end step for your turn, then you have mana and the cards according to your opponents. So,
Yes.
Yeah, you
like,
give
if
me
it was a
advantage
sorcerer, I think it would
first.
be a lot worse because you give your opponent cards and then they get to play them.
Yeah,
But
yeah. And drawing 2 cards, like this was one of the best.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The only way to do
lot
this?
of those
Yeah.
options in white.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so my turn?
Your turn.
Okay. I am going to go with Inspiring Overseer as my pick. So it's a 3 for a 2/1 flyer. When it enters, gain a life and draw a card. So simple, but I like that it has flying. I like that it gains 1 life, and it's going to do some damage in the air. So the more the more I looked at these, it's more about like how much value can you get when you're drawing the card, because there's not a lot of big splashy white draw spells. So it's like, hey, what's attached to that draw spell? And I like Inspiring Overseer as what comes with the card draw.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good body.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear it, Jacob. What do you got?
All right, so I'm sure this made your lists as well. I think Palace Sentinels is gonna be my pick. 3 and a white, a 2/4 human soldier, and when it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Speaking of cards that can draw you more than 1, this is one of them. You're guaranteed to get 1 draw off it if you play it on your own turn, which you probably are going to. And I think Monarch's just a really fun mechanic. Everybody's happy with drawing cards, and you can politic your way into getting Monarch back a lot of times.
Yep, gets the game flowing, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, so that's my...
Yeah, I specifically didn't put any Monarch cards in my lists though, but
It's interesting.
I play them in every deck because I think the mechanics awesome in Pauper Commander.
Yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, I don't know what I was just looking for cards that said
Did you
draw
forget that?
card.
You forget that it draws a card?
And it did. No,
Somebody needs to learn how to use Scryfall.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think Miles told me don't use Monarch cards, so I'm like,
Did I say that?
I think you did.
Yeah.
And I forgot to tell Jacob.
That sounds like me, except for mine's right.
Oh, really?
So does that mean I get a redo then?
No, I'm fine with my list. No, I'm fine with them being I like them a lot.
I like
so I
it.
think they're
and
fantastic.
You can get it back, and then you can draw another card.
Yes.
So I like that. Okay, my turn.
No, still Jacob's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You do get a redo.
we're
here.
snaking. Yeah,
Okay.
don't take mine.
Don't take yours. Which
You
one
won't.
is yours?
You won't. You
So
won't.
I will say this right now. Neither of you have taken a card on my list. I didn't have either of those on my list.
Only one of your 2 was on my list first. I'm torn between 2 here. I think I'll go with Salt Road Pactist, a
Darn
new one
it.
from Tarkir Dragonstorm.
I'm loving that one.
Yes.
5 and a white, but it costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control. It's a 4/3 beast, and when it enters, draw a card. A previous pick, the Inspiring Overseer, it's a nice body for blocking and for attacking. I think that's the same reason Salt Road Pack Beast makes my list. And a lot of times you're gonna be paying, just 2 or 3 mana, maybe even 1 for this 4/3, and you get to draw a card to replace itself in your hand. So I think, sometimes you might be unhappy to see it, but a lot of times it'll be pretty good
Mm-hmm.
card draw spell.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's so good. It's moving up my list.
Even if you have to cast it for full mana, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
6 mana for a 4/3 that draws a card. I'll take it. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Now can I
let's
go,
see it.
please?
Um,
Okay,
sure.
shush. I'm gonna take Shelter.
Okay.
1 in a white instant. Target creature you control gains protection from color of your choice until end of turn. Draw a card. Cheap protection spell, draws a card. I like these cards. I think they're important. And it's simple and just replaces itself. So when I think about drawing a card, I'd like to have a protection spell in there too.
Oh yeah, that's a really good pick. All right, I'm going to take one that I will be shocked if either of you have on your list. And this kind of goes back to my reasoning for Temple is Under Attack, where you can use it as to kind of help people. But you help everyone. So it's not like specific this time, but this is Rousing of Souls. Was this on either?
Oh, that was my number one.
Yeah,
Dang it.
sure. 2 and a white, sorcery with parlay. So each player reveals the top card of his or her library. For each non-land card revealed this way, you put a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield, and then each player draws the card.
Okay.
I was told not to put parlays on my list.
Did I say that?
No, that's cool. Yeah.
So it gives everybody a card,
Uh-huh.
but could potentially, very rarely, but still could happen, get you 4 1/1 flyers.
That's pretty sweet,
Even
actually.
2/1/1.
2 is still
Fit a
great, right?
3 mana.
3 mana, yeah.
3
for
mana.
2 1/1s?
Card 2/1/1.
If they reveal a non-land.
Non-land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. I like
Yeah.
that card, actually. Yeah, that's sweet.
So,
Well-
yeah, I'll go with that for my final pick there.
Good pick.
That's all of ours.
Yeah, I was 6. I
I
have
ha-
2 left on my list.
I had Thraben Inspector.
also cheating.
What? Why is that cheating? Because it doesn't say draw a card?
Yeah,
Oh.
investigates.
Anyone else you want to shout out? We don't have to talk about them, but just
The one, okay. This came out. So our last gameplay video, there was a card that was played by Miles that I have on my list
You're
that
welcome.
I had not ever played before or seen played before.
You're welcome.
But that is the Search Party Captain.
Oh, that one.
4 mana 2/2, costs 1 less to cast for each creature you attacked with this turn when it enters draw a card.
Yeah.
So very similar to Pack Beast, right?
Yes.
So potentially 1 mana 2/2 draws a card instead of 4.
Little harder to do a little more work, but
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, a little
I
more
like
work
that one
to do,
too.
but similar effect. And then obviously I had the Spirited Companion, 2 mana 1/1 draw card. There
My-
you go.
My shout out runner up was Union of the Third Path.
Yeah, I put that on and then I took it off.
Really? Yeah, I
saw-
like. I feel like a lot of times, unless you're top decking, I think it's a nice card to have
Yes.
because
That one
you're gonna.
gains life.
Yeah, so draw a card, then you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hands. It's a 3 mana instant.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna a lot of times be gaining 3 or 4 life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. You can wait till someone attacks you think they're about to take you out, and then gain some life. Draw.
Aha. Yeah. I like that one too. I was considering that one.
I think I took it off because I think I saw a couple others that were 2 mana that gained 4 life, draw a card, or
Mm,
so that I don't know if they were instant speed though. They might not have been instant. They
Gotcha.
might have been sorceries. So that might be the trade-off.
yeah.
Well, I might have tunnel vision for cards I just know. And
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's really good if you're playing a Library of Alexandria deck.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Next color.
Next color.
Are we rolling?
Or you can just go. We'll just switch
Oh.
off like that.
Wow. What a gentleman.
Yeah.
Why? Because you don't want me to go first with blue.
Do you want me to go first? I'll go first. Yeah, I don't have any problem going. I
No,
was
let's
just trying
go.
to switch off.
Let's go. Come on. Okay. I'll be up first for blue.
Ken, which way we go? I'll go
this
second
one's
or
tough.
I'll go last. Okay. This one was tough.
There's
This
obviously
was
blue,
Very tough.
bigger, splashier, more draw. So, oh man,
Yeah, this is a hard one.
I want them all. Let's take Lorien Revealed.
Ah, yeah.
I'm gonna take Lorien Revealed. 3 and 2 blue for a sorcery. Draw 3 cards, but then it has island cycling for 1 generic. I think this is just a great card that does a lot for you.
Mhm.
Early on, gets you an island, and then later on, I mean, there's lots of ways in blue to get stuff back, and so put it back on top, put it back in your hand, draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
Draw it late, draw 3 cards. Yeah.
All these land cyclers from Lord of the Rings are so good, but this one, I don't think I've made a blue deck that didn't play it.
Yeah.
The others, there's sometimes reasons not to play them. Like the creatures, I sometimes will cut those.
Sure, yeah.
If they don't like fit the theme, or I don't necessarily need the generous ant all the time because I have other ways of getting my green.
Mm-hmm.
But I will always play Lorien Revealed if
Sure.
it's a blue deck. I have
Totally.
never cut it.
Totally.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great in multicolor decks because you can fetch your
Your dual
lands.
island. Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think this card's great in regular Commander. It's
Oh,
such
yeah.
a banger.
Yep, absolutely. So that's our number one.
All right, now I have to pick between the many, many cards that are very good. I think my pick is probably going to be Mole Drifter.
Oh, wow.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, at its cheapest, you can pay 3, draw 2 cards. But if you want to pay 5 and not evoke it, so I guess I'll read the card. So it's a flying elemental, 2/2 for 5 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you draw 2 cards, but you can also evoke it for 2 and a blue, which means that you have to sacrifice it after it enters. But I think it's a great rate, and
Yeah.
you have a flyer and draw 2 cards if you pay the full casting cost.
And then blink it.
Yeah,
Yep.
then
It gets
blink
even
it.
better, right?
Yep.
That's when it starts to be bonkers. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So flying is really good in Pauper Commander. So
It's very good.
You can blink it in response to the evoke as well, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
So
Yeah.
pay it
Yep.
cheap. Evoke trigger goes on the stack. Blink it. Oof,
The old scam trick.
nasty.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, good call. My turn.
Right.
Nope. My turn.
Oh yeah,
For
1,
two.
2, 3.
Yep.
And then I go last.
If you keep saying your turn, though, one of these times we're going to mess up and you'll get
I
it
just
back.
thought it would be going like this. No, you're good.
All right.
You can have a turn.
My first pick will be Arcane Denial. I really love this spell.
I wanted to take that one.
Yeah. I think Luar Revealed was better. I think that would have been my number one
Yeah.
too. But Arcane Denial, so counter 1 in a blue, instant, counter target spell. Any spell, no restrictions. Best rate for a counter spell. Its controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Kind of a downside. But you draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep as well. So replaces itself, counters any spell. I love this card. I think it's so good. You can also kind of use it to say, "Hey, I'm
Don't feel so
helping.
bad.
They don't feel so
Yeah.
bad. I'm
Yeah.
get 2
Don't
cards.
get mad at
for it."
me. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah.
Just counted your commander.
I like this card too. It didn't make my list actually though. I
Yeah.
was just focusing on especially
More.
blue cards that could draw you at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
You could have picked cards that'll draw 3 or more.
Yes.
And I do like that it replaces itself in your hand. And I think it's one of the best counter spells out there,
Mhm.
especially at common.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is more
Great-
for the
great
counter
pick.
spell
Yeah.
than for the card drop.
Yeah.
But the fact that it does the card drop and is so good at counter spelling, I put it on
It's a
my-
powerful counter that also draws a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you take my words exactly as I said them, it does draw 3 cards.
It does. Yep.
So,
As a collective table, it draws 3 cards.
That's right. Count it.
Oh man, I've got some fun ones on my list, but I don't know if they're good enough to take. for my
Fun.
next pick.
Fun. No, what's a good one?
pass?
What's a good one? Take a good card.
I'm gonna take one of the fun ones because I do play it in almost all my blue decks, and it's Keep Watch. So it's 2 in a blue, especially in Pauper Commander. This card is great. So 2 in a blue, instant. Draw a card for each attacking creature.
okay.
So like the floor, you draw 1 card, right? You held up 3 mana for the turn. The last opponent's going. They only attack with one creature. You get to draw a card off it. Not the best, but still not nothing. But best case, the token player at the table attacks with 5 creatures.
Oh yeah.
3 mana, draw 5. So good.
Excellent.
Instant speed. Yeah, it's the upside on this card is so
Mhm.
big. So
There's lots of creatures running around. And
so many creatures.
I think I've drawn 4 from it maybe.
Yeah.
And that felt really good.
Mhm.
Crazy. Feels
Yeah.
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 That's awesome.
So yeah,
Even 3 for 3 is super good.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, love this card. Need more printings of it. We need it reprinted so that we can get it in more people's hands.
Mhm.
But
That's
yeah,
a fun one.
it's a really
for sure.
good one. Okay. Back to you, Jacob.
All right. My pick is going to be Behold the Multiverse. I really like this card. So it's a 4 mana instant, scry 2, then draw 2 cards. But you can also foretell it for 1 in a blue. So you pay 2 on a turn, and then on your next turn you can pay 2 and cast it.
I like it.
I really like this card because of its flexibility. The scry 2 before you draw is really nice. but also foretell gives it a lot of flexibility because you can foretell it on your turn and hold up a combat trick or removal for your opponent's turns, and then if you don't need to use your mana, then you can cast it for the other 2 mana. I really like this card. It's got cool art.
Yeah, that is a good one. I really like that one. I didn't have that on my list.
I didn't either.
But I can see how it's great.
Yep.
Absolutely. I love it. Okay.
Last pick.
Now is it my turn?
It is Miles' turn.
Okay. I am going to go with I'm gonna go with Deep Analysis. 3 in a blue, sorcery, target player draws 2 cards, and then flashback for 1 in a blue, pay 3 life to cast it again. So I like that option. I like cards that do more than one thing, and this does it twice.
Yeah.
Twice is nice.
So what? 6 mana and 3 life to draw 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still
Pretty good rate.
it is good. Yep. Yeah, I had both of Miles on my list. I did not have either of yours, Jacob.
Interesting.
So my other 2, I had a Ophidian Eye,
Okay.
2 mana, two in a blue, so 3 mana, or a flash. Enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player. Whenever enchanted creature deals any damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. So even with your
Does
pinging,
non-combat damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's super good. Cool art. And then I had a super weird one that I had actually never heard of before, but it's almost Keep Watch. It's so close to Keep Watch. It's called Borrowing 100,000 Arrows.
Yeah. That one's sweet.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's 2 and a 1, 2 and a blue, same cost as Keep Watch, but it's sorcery speed.
Is that one tapped creatures?
Yeah, so you draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls.
Yeah.
So the essentially instant speed, you can get the attackers from that player. So if
Yeah.
they attack with 4, draw 4. Then sorcery
Just
speed,
do it again.
draw 4 for all their tapped creatures.
That's silly.
So a little bit less efficient than Keep Watch, but it's still neat.
That's a cool name, and the art's cool on that one
Yes,
too.
it is.
Yeah, that one's sweet.
Yeah.
I had Quick Study, 3 mana to draw 2 cards at instant speed. So it's just a divination, but at instant speed. And then I had Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
Nice. I had Brainstorm,
I thought of that one.
Yeah, that one's great.
Arwen's Gift, which probably would have placed above Beholden Multiverse if it wasn't pretty likely you're going to be playing a non-legendary creatures. Your command base.
What does that one do?
So it's Scry 2, Draw 2, just like Beholden Multiverse.
But it's cost
It's a
reduction.
sorcery, and it costs 1 less to cast if you control 2 or more legendary creatures.
Yeah.
Oh.
So in a Legends Matter deck, which just you don't really see it.
Yeah, that's tough to.
There's
get.
only outside of your commander, I think can there be any? One. Red has one?
Yeah, red has
Right,
one.
yeah.
One or
exactly
two
the same.
others.
Oh,
Yeah.
the ring tempts you.
There you go. Make some legendary. You're
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, I probably didn't think about
True.
that one very hard, but that's why I didn't pick it.
We can make it work.
And then I had Candle Keepsage. I just thought that one was more like specific to what your commander is trying to
Yep.
do than because this is not good with every blue deck.
Yeah.
Try to pick other ones that pretty much work.
Blink, right? Is
Yeah,
what you want
if you're
to do with
blinking
that.
your commander.
Whenever your commander enters or leaves, you draw a card. Is that
Mhm.
what that one is? Yeah.
Yep,
Is that the background?
Yeah.
it's the background.
Yeah, that one's cool.
From Baldur's Gate.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Black.
Okay, I get to go first,
Up
right?
First.
Black. Let's do it.
Okay, so I already told you guys what I was going to pick.
You did. You did.
Deadly Dispute.
Yeah.
So it's a 1 in a black instant. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, and you get to draw 2 cards and create a treasure token. I love this card. I almost didn't pick it because it's banned in Pauper, but I was told that doesn't matter for Pauper Commander.
Oh yeah, play it.
Play it.
Um,
Abuse it.
you had most of the time when you're making tokens, they are expendable. That's like the point of them.
Yep.
And turning them into not just cards but also mana is really good. And this is a card that excels at it.
And it
Great
hits-
rate.
You can sack an artifact.
Yeah, you can
Like that's super nice too.
Yeah, it's really flexible, really efficient. Great card.
Mhm.
So that's my pick.
Love it.
Nice. All right. Me?
Yeah.
And then you get
I'm
to-
last.
you
That's
get
what I'm
to
telling
this
you.
time.
I'm last.
Okay. I will choose my absolute favorite card draw spell in any color is Siphon Mind.
Oh.
3 and a black. Sorcery.
Favorite card draw spell of all time?
Yeah. Each other player discards a card. You draw a card for each card discarded this way.
So mean.
So
is
4 mana.
Salty.
Each opponent discards and you draw 3.
This is a great card.
It's so good. I love this card so much.
I cut it just because it's kind of salty, and people don't like discarding cards. But no, it's really good.
Yeah, I love it. I'll put this in any black.
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't
will.
feel bad.
Yeah, you will.
Get rid of your hand.
You salty sailor. All right.
When tempers run high, it's easy to lose your head.
Whoa.
Flavor text.
I love that. That's a super good card. I'll put it in more decks and play it against you and
Do it.
see if you change your
Do it.
tune.
I will. It's so efficient. Like, that's so brutal. Everyone discards one and you just go up 3 cards. Love it.
Love it. Okay, let's see. I get 2 in a row, right?
Yep.
You do.
Man, there's so many good ones. I'm gonna take Risky Shortcut. 2 and a black. Draw 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. So it's a new one from the Vroom Vroom set. So there's lots of like draw 2, you lose 2, but this hits everyone. So I think it's just a little better than those
Cost
ones.
1 more though, right? Because those are all 2 mana. Usually the good ones are 2 mana.
Like,
Are there some? I thought there was some for 3, but
There are
you're
some.
right.
There are
Like
some
Sign-
for 3. There's
like
some for
Sign
3.
in Blood, I think is draw 2, lose 2. But they're
Yeah.
the ones that are 3, I think scry. So like
Scry 2.
scry 2, draw 2, lose 2.
Yes. Yep.
So
All those are 3 or 4 mana.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So this one just hits everyone for 2. So
Yeah.
that's I think it's on theme for black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I like, I don't know. I like some of the other sack ones to draw, but I don't know. I'll take Risky Shortcut. And then I'm going to take a fun kind of different one, I guess. Fetid Gargantuan. So it's a 4 and a black for a 4/4 that has pay 2 and a black to adapt 2. And then whenever 1 or more counters are put on it, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, lose 2 life. Wow. So I was looking for repeated card draw in black, and this is kind of one that I found that does that. Man.
Yeah.
5 mana 4/4, and then whenever you can put a counter on it, draw 2, lose 2. So
Yeah, I think I missed that one.
if you can keep it around, I mean, what do we have? I mean, I think there's lots of ways, more and more ways to put counters on in black, especially. So
Yeah.
and drawing 2 cards like every time you
I
do
know.
that is sweet. So I don't know. That was kind of a off the main path, but a way to potentially repeat some card draw in black.
Because you need something else to put more counters on it, right? Because
I mean, it can't.
once.
Yeah. Yes. But I was thinking, a lot of the Grave Flicker stuff. They put
Ooh, yeah.
they put counter. A lot of those put counters, but then there's lots of other ones too.
Also, if you Grave Flicker it and it doesn't put counters on it, it'll come back with no counters on it, and then you can.
adapt it again. Yeah.
That's
And then if you got in the Golgari deck,
Yeah. That's
that's
easy
plenty of
to-
stuff to do. Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of those stuff. Snakeskin Veil and whatever. So, I don't know. I haven't really played with it, but when I was doing this, I was like, oh, that seems pretty good. I'll try that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good card.
Yeah.
Because you lose 2, draw 2.
Yeah.
So it's like put a counter on and Night's Whisper
Yeah.
every turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super good.
Yeah.
I would take that any day. All right. I will also do a fun one because this is a card that I want to start playing more, and I'm going to start playing it more because I think it's actually worth the effects. And that is Derelict Attic and Widow's Walk. So it's
a room?
a room from Duskmourn. The Derelict Attic is 2 and a black. When you unlock this door, you draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. So it's a more expensive, like Night's Whisper, Sign in Blood type effect. But it comes with the extra ability of Widow's Walk, which is 3 and a black. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+0 and gains Death Touch until end of turn.
That's pretty good.
So it just makes it so your attackers, if you just need to get in and hit once or something, like if Monarch's been in the game, for example, you want to make sure you can hit, send one thing, get the Monarch, and yeah, your guy's not really easy to be blocked.
Judge,
So
that's not a card draw spell.
the first half is
It's attached. Yeah. Interesting. I like this. I like your little
What do you mean? That is
little-
just 3 mana, draw 2, lose 2.
Yeah. That's
You
what we're
can't talk about the other half.
Yeah.
Oh, I can talk about the other half.
Jacob gets it. Jacob
Absolutely,
gets
I
it.
can talk about the other half.
I like that pick.
Yeah, that one's sweet.
Yeah.
It's the upside of it, being a permanent is really nice.
Yeah.
And going into my next pick, very relevant. Rowan's Grim Search. This one's 2 and a black, an instant, draw 2, lose 2. But you can bargain it, and if you do, you can look at the top 4 cards of your library, put up to 2 of them back on top of your library, and the rest in your graveyard.
That's good.
Yeah.
So it
that one's
fills your
interesting.
graveyard. You basically surveil 4.
Yeah.
It's not quite the same, but you get a lot of good card selection.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, in black, if you have tokens, if you have other card draw spells like that enchantment that are laying around on the battlefield not doing much,
Yeah.
I think it's a great one. I shout out to other sack to draw cards like Corrupted Conviction and stuff, but I thought this one was a little more fun, and
That is really
and
neat.
looking at the top 4 and getting to pick the 2 best ones or shipping them all to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Yeah.
that is.
That one is sweet. Good pick.
Yeah.
I wanted to shout out Village Rites.
Yeah.
1 mana, instant, sack a creature, draw 2. I think that one's great in any black deck. Like, if you have fodder to sack, great. But also, if someone's targeting, someone's going to destroy your thing.
Or
you can,
exile it.
yeah, do that real quick, get some value out of it. I like doing that. And I also had Thorn of the Black Rose.
Yeah. Monarch repeatedly.
Yep.
Yep. That's a good one.
But 1/3 Death Touch, when it enters, has Monarch. It's really great at getting Monarch back.
Yes.
Because
Death Touch?
yeah, because you don't really want to block that. I mean, certainly you can, but it's more likely to get through and get Monarch back for you.
Yeah.
So it's got built-in, kind of a way to get it back. So I like that one.
Yeah. I mean, the others we mentioned that are just really good, but none of us picked them. Sign in Blood.
Yeah.
2 black mana, sorcery, draw 2, lose 2. Target player draws 2, lose 2. So you can
You
essentially
can kill someone.
burn someone out with that.
That's right.
Or
Uh,
deck them.
Or
Yes.
them, yeah.
Or both. Kill them twice.
Yeah. Knight's Whisper, 1 and a black, sorcery, you draw 2 and lose 2. The only other one I had on my list was a card from Bloom Bureau, which is Dire Sight. 2 and a black,
Yeah.
surveil 2, then draw 2, you lose 2 life. So it's the upside of scrying or
Yep.
whatever the other versions are. You get to fill your graveyard if you want that. So
Yeah, there's a lot of those. So we went more unique
yeah,
effects because those are pretty mainstream. I think. I think
Yeah.
you know about those.
The one that has been mentioned, it's very similar to Village Rites, Eviscerator's Insight.
Yep.
It's 1 more mana, but it has flashback for 5. So if you're really if you have plenty of things on the board to sacrifice, but you're hurting for cards, it's something to do with your mana, and it's just a repeatable effect.
Yeah, I like that one. Okay, red.
Yo, we're getting into some tough ones now.
Red card draw. That's an oxymoron.
Card draw only. We made the rule for ourselves. No exile draw, no impulse,
No
draw.
impulse draws.
Has to say draw card
Yeah.
or monarch if you want to go that route.
Or if you want to play a room or something, like if you want to do that.
The card literally says draw a card.
Okay, whose turn is it to go first?
Back to
Back
me.
to me.
Back to you.
Right. No, it's
This is our
I went-
4th, right?
First.
you just
I went.
I went-
in for white.
Oh, you went. I beat you. I went first.
Oh, you
for
went
white.
first for white.
Yeah.
And then I went first for blue.
I went first.
Yeah. So it's
Back
me.
to you.
Back to me.
'Kay.
I mean, there's an obvious answer.
I'm curious what
Obvious answer.
There's my first pick
Obvious
was super
answer?
easy. After that, I had to make some justifications. Oh no, there's 2.
I
there's
demand
2.
answers.
There's 2.
I think
I'm not gonna take you.
But
I'm
the-
not,
You're not.
I'm not gonna take
Command
you.
Answers isn't a red card.
What are you talking about?
It's not. Wait a second. Hold on.
I'm not gonna take demand answers because. Do
Is
I
it a
like
red
this
card?
other one better?
No, it is a red
Answers?
card.
You didn't have demand
I
answers
didn't
on
have
your
demand
red
answers.
list?
No, I missed that one, and I thought it was black.
Oh.
Hey guys, go to school.
I'll give it
Don't
to
know
Miles.
how to
I'll give
read.
that to Miles.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, I'm going to take one that's very similar, but yeah, I'm going to take highway robbery.
That one I had.
1 in a red, sorcery. You may discard a card or sack a land if you do draw 2 cards. Also has plot for 1 in a red.
Side note. Oh, if you're when I was doing the Scryfall, if you do the O tag
Yeah.
draw, did that pop up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Highway robbery.
Faithless looting did
Did-
not for me, but
Faithless
these
looting?
demand answers and highway robbery did. Faithless looting wasn't on my list.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that one. I
really?
actually, or maybe I did, but I didn't pick Faithless Looting because it's not actually card advantage.
I don't play Faithless.
Yeah,
I don't like Faithless looting.
that's the thing is that I don't. So I thought some of those weren't popping up because they weren't strictly card advantage. It was discard, play this card, discard a card, and then draw 2, and so you're kind of neutral.
Yeah.
But I was
Cantrips are fine. Faithless Looting is strictly card disadvantage.
Yes, you are down cards.
You don't even
You're
cantrip
down 1 card.
unless you're discarding stuff with flashback.
Yes,
Or
yes.
anyhow. But that's
So I
not the
was
point.
I was wondering why.
But this was on my list. This one came up for me.
okay.
Highway robbery. I think the plot is what.
That's why I
sticks
like
over
that
the
one.
top for
Yeah.
me. Because there's just so many times where it's like I'm not doing anything else on turn 2. Might as well plot this card because you don't have to pay the additional cost
Correct.
when you plot it. It's when you actually cast it.
Cast it from exile or what? Anyways,
Pay
what's
2 on turn 2, and then on turn 7, all you have to do you sack a land, draw 2 cards. Like who doesn't want to do that? You just
yeah,
wait until
yeah,
you
yeah,
really
yeah.
need it.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's also not part of the cost. Is that what you were explaining?
Well, it's not
So
part of.
if it gets countered, you
No,
don't
no,
have to discard the
Oh,
cards.
that is true.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
That's true.
Because if demands answers gets countered, you still sacked an artifact or discarded a card because
You've
it's part
done
of the cost.
You've done that already, yeah.
Yeah. So this one is not part of the cost. This is if you do this, then you can
Yeah.
draw.
Oh, it's super. That's great.
So yeah, that was
Highway robbery.
that was my. I'll take that number 1.
okay.
Highway
Sweet.
robbery.
I will take demand answers. One in a
Red card.
One in a red. Instant as an additional cost. Sack an artifact or discard a card. I think the best case scenario is you're sacking an artifact and then you're drawing 2 cards. So there's lots of other ones that, discard a card. But if you don't have to do that, then you draw 2, instant speed, demand answers.
Yeah, instant speed is the main difference between those two, I think. I mean, there's other differences mainly, but I think the instant and sorcery is why there's different casting costs, and the sorcery one has this other ability, but instant speed is so nice. on
Yeah,
that.
and the sacking artifact, I think you want to make that work if you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a cool one. All right, my first pick will be a little more unconventional.
Gotta be, right? I couldn't find any. Maybe you did. I'm curious. I'm curious to hear.
here. So first one I'll pick is Sticky Fingers.
Okay. Okay.
1 red aura enchant creature. Whenever an enchanted creature has menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. And when enchanted creature dies, draw a card. I like this one for like the same
Barely
reason.
card draw.
It's
But
barely
I know.
card draw.
But
Yeah.
I had that one on my list. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It does so much for 1 mana.
It does.
it does so much for one
Crazy,
mana.
right?
It does.
I like it for the same reason I kind of like the plot on Highway Robbery is that you get to benefit off playing it on an earlier turn when you're not as desperate for the card draw, but then you get value off that you can wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you just stack up mana until you need to draw. And also it's like that's enough of a deterrent for people to kill your thing,
Yeah.
It's a
that's
scary threat with the menace and the treasure token, but still people are like, oh, I don't want to kill it because you get a draw.
Like 1 mana. Look at all the text on that card for 1 mana. It's crazy. It does a ton. Yeah, I had that one on my list. I love that one.
Yep.
Yeah. And then my next pick, I think I'll go with Flick a Coin.
Oh.
Nice. Cool.
So 2 in a red for an instant. Flick a Coin deals 1 damage to any target. You create a treasure token and draw a card. This card just does so many things.
Mm-hmm.
1 damage is very relevant in Pauper Commander. There's always going to be something with 1 toughness, almost always to pick off.
Mhm.
You get mana and a card. It's not really card advantage, hard to find in red.
Yeah.
I think we kind of gone through most of those already,
Yeah.
but it's cantrips, and you've done 2 other good things. You killed the Llanowar elves, and you have mana. So that's my pick.
Amen. I love it. Okay, my turn. Let's see. So what else do you want your card draw spells to do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Big Score. I like Big Score.
Oh my
I like these a lot.
I forgot about those.
How was Big Sword not on my list?
It wasn't on my search.
Uh,
I had something similar.
you. Well, that's the thing.
Why
That's
did
what
that
I'm
not
wondering.
come up
I
in my
know.
search?
That's what I'm saying, dude. If you O tag in red for draw, that's
Maybe our other things that we might have had differently in my search, like made some show up for me and not for you.
see that's what
That was not on my list because I was fighting for these last 2 spots. Like
Yeah.
this card sucks, but I'm gonna put it on here. But both those would have made my list.
so
Base score and
yeah.
unexpected win.
yeah,
So
Big
cool, man.
Score,
Yeah.
Unexpected Windfall, and then there's Pirates something.
Yeah,
that's
Pillage
that's
or
a
something.
sorcery.
yeah,
But
one
these-
less man.
These 2 are instants.
Well, then there's also Seize the Spoils, which is 3, but you only make 1 treasure token.
Okay.
So
What the heck?
so it's 3 in a red instant as an additional cost. Discard a card, but then you draw 2 and create 2 treasure tokens. I really like these cards. Yeah, I don't mind them at all, especially late game or whatever. Like, they help refill your hand and get you some more treasure.
Discard the
And-
land you don't need.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And at instant speed, it's nice to do that at end step of someone else's turn or whatever. Yeah, but the O tag, like, because you're playing Big Score and you're discarding a card, so you're down 2, you draw 2, so you're kind of neutral. So maybe I don't know.
Could be.
Is that
could
I
be?
don't know why, but yes, cards weren't showing up for me either, which I was like,
Yeah.
why is that not happening? Anyways, I like those cards. They might be a little overcosted. They don't go in every deck maybe, but I like them.
I usually put one of those 2 in my decks, my red decks.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. I'm not gonna take the other one because we kind of mentioned it. There was one that I found that I really liked, and that is Guerrilla Warcry. So it's 1 in a red instant.
This is made up. This is not a real card.
Never heard of it.
Attacking creatures cannot be blocked by only one creature this turn, so it gives attacking creatures menace. Play only during combat before defense is chosen. So after the attackers have been declared, you can cast this. And then you draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep.
The most
So-
convoluted card draw I've
It's
ever
probably
heard.
been errated, and I just got the oldest version on my list here. So it's probably
What
something
is
like
this.
cast the spell only during combat before blockers are declared. Attacking creatures have menace.
All
draw a card.
creatures.
All creatures.
All creatures,
just-
what?
It says attacking creatures cannot be blocked.
I'm reading the
The
Oracle.
errata.
Oh,
All
what was it?
creatures gain menace until end of turn. This
That
guy
is
is
so
Scryfall.
Okay.
Awesome.
So this is sweet, right? 2 mana instant speed. So this is not going to be on your
sweet.
turn.
This is
On
sweet.
your turn. On your turn, you can do it on other people's turns. Like if someone's attacking and trying to get in, and you can just blow up the attacks for an opponent, and then you get a draw on your the next turn's upkeep.
Hey, I didn't think
So-
about that. Using it on someone else's turn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is so good in a mono red deck where you have too many cards in hand,
Mhm.
and that way you don't have to discard a hand size because you don't draw.
I love this card. I think it's awesome.
No, you don't.
I do. I'm going to
act.
absolutely be playing this card.
Don't pretend.
I'm going to absolutely be playing this card. This card's
Okay.
sweet.
Would you? Okay. Are you done with your made-up card?
I'm done, but that's all of us, right? That's 6.
Yeah, but I wanted to say, would you rather have that or grab the prize? As an additional cost, discard a card, draw 2. If you discard
Why is that not on
if you
my
discard,
search?
if
I
you
love
dis-
that
If you
card.
discard a non-land, it deals 2 damage to each opponent.
I love
Yeah,
that
that's
card.
a good one.
Escape. Someone's wrong with this.
I know,
This
right?
red stuff is messed up.
So grab the prize. There's lots of cards that discard, but this one gets a little extra value.
Yeah.
Hits everyone for 2. I think it's probably the best one that does that. It is sorcery, but
Okay.
gets a
My-
little
my-
extra
This
value.
is way terrible
That's hilarious.
because
I know.
Should I-
Bittery.
I know it is.
No, this one's the truth.
What?
Guerrilla Warcry is the truth. I stand by my 2 picks: Highway Robbery and Guerrilla Warcry. Stand by. A+
you
picks,
don't.
Bernie. A+ for Guerrilla Warcry and Highway Robbery. However, oh, the rest are terrible.
Oh
Yeah, let's
my
hear 'em.
God.
Crash Through, Sorcery, Creature Control Game, Trample.
Crash through.
Crash Through's fine. It's not horrible. But I'd rather have any of these. Grab
Yeah.
the prize, Bitter Reunion, big score.
Seize the spoils.
Seize the spoils. What's seize spoils?
Discard a card, draw 2, create a trigger.
Yeah. Get out of here, this throw.
Guerrilla Warcry.
I love Guerrilla Warcry.
No,
Big heart.
Fists of Flame.
Fist
is
of
good.
Flame is good too.
Fist
It's
of Flame
fine.
is good.
2 mana, instant, draw a card. Till end of turn, target creature gains trample and gets +1 for each card you've drawn. This turn.
That's good.
So at least 2, right?
Yeah,
It's
+2
plus
and
2 plus
trample.
trample.
Trample's key.
I really like
Yeah.
Expedite. 1 mana, give a
Expedite's good.
creature haste and draw a card.
I like that one.
That
So
one's so good.
I chose like Menace, Trample, and First Strike. So Warlord's Fury is First Strike, because those 3 give all creatures the ability, not just to one.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I prioritize those a little bit over the.
whole mana.
No, they're 1. Crash Through and Warlord's Fury are 1.
Through sorcery,
Yeah.
but
So it's your stuff.
1 mana.
When do you need to give a creature
Everything gets
haste or
trample.
instant speed though? Really,
No, yeah.
That's
to
trample.
block a ginger
Trample is that one. but
Trample
yeah.
at sorcery speed.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
Why
block
is
a
it-
ginger brew. There you go. You nailed that one.
Expedite is like, why does Expedite need to be an instant?
Oh yeah.
yes. I like Bitter Reunion. When it
Love Bitter
enters,
Reunion.
discard a card, then draw 2, and then sack it later. Creatures you control gain haste. That one can sit around until you need it. It's an enchantment. And then I had Faithless Looting. So
Yeah, I did not see Faithless Looting on my list.
yeah,
So many of those.
I don't know. Red is
Hey, if you have any
interesting.
tips of how to not be bad at using Scryfall, let us know in the comments.
The problem is here's my guess with the problem with Scryfall O tags for commons especially is they might not just have not all the cards have been
Oh.
updated. Have the right
the
tags.
tag.
Yeah, it's Faithless Looting is a really obscure card that people don't play.
No, never heard of
that
it.
one.
Why would that not be there?
I don't
Draw.
know.
Why- we need to read the O tag for draw.
Guerrilla Warcry.
Faithless Looting.
That didn't
play.
No. Guerrilla Warcry, you all tell us how good
That's
that card
the
is
truth.
in the
That
comments.
card's the truth.
The truth.
Oh my word!
I love it.
Okay, I want to see Bernie win a game.
I want to know if you've ever heard of Guerrilla Warcry first, and then tell us if it's the truth. Okay.
Dave, Derek, I need you here. Paul,
No.
you've all heard.
No.
I know they have.
No. You made it up. You drew it yourself. Okay. Green?
Green. These.
My
I
turn.
hope these showed up. We'll find out though pretty soon.
Green machine.
It
Okay.
is your turn or Miles' turn. Miles'
it's
turn.
Miles' turn.
Miles' turn
I was
first.
just trying to steal it.
I go first.
Woo! All right.
Oh man. These are tricky too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. I was looking for stuff that could potentially draw more than one card, and that's kind of what I was looking at. So I'm gonna
Real quick, how many did you find that you feel fit that criteria?
not a lot.
Yeah, I have none on my list.
I have
to draw
two.
more than one
I have
card.
2.
So either I
So I hope
Oh,
I have 2. So I
Scryfall
hope.
betray me again.
I have 4 of my top 6
Really?
that could draw
Okay,
more
I'm
than
curious
one
on
card.
what they are.
Thank you.
Let's see.
really.
I'm gonna start with Snake Umbra.
Yeah, that was gonna be my number 1. Easy.
So 2 and a green, enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever it deals damage to an opponent, draw a card.
Yep.
And then it's got totem armor. So I think just a lot. It does a lot.
That's really good.
Protects your
Super.
commander, whatever, +1, and then draws some cards, and then potentially draw more if you can hit more than once.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my number 1.
Love it. That would have been that card to me feels in a league of its own on the green card draw spells.
Yeah.
Okay, so I picked Flick a Coin because it did 3 things.
Oh,
So I'm gonna pick a green card that does 4 things.
Yeah, this one's also great.
I love this
I
card.
know what it is.
I love it.
Scale the Hype.
Might be one of my favorite
2
cards.
and a green sorcery.
Like seriously, it's
Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. You gain 2 life. You may play an additional land this turn. Draw a card.
that's like everything that green wants to do.
That's literally all of
I
it.
know.
I love this card.
It's so good. Yeah. Anyhow, I really like that one. I know there's a slightly cheaper mana wise version of this card that does a fewer things, but I
Mhm.
still like this one better.
Yes,
So that's my pick.
I love this card. You can't
What's
talk
the
me out of
other
it.
Card.
Explorer?
Oh, one of the things.
Yeah, right?
2 of the things.
2 of the things.
Two of
It
the
does
things.
half the things
for 1 less mana.
right?
Yeah,
Like
not as good.
it's not as good.
Garbage.
I mean,
Oh,
if you're really trying to ramp, it is probably better to explore Terrain Sooner. But,
yeah,
but that's
maybe.
a
But
boring
dude,
pick.
you're getting a counter. You're gaining life. Like
Right.
that's
How often do you have explore in your opening hand? Never.
yeah.
never
Never.
because I don't put it in
Because I'm playing Scale the
because I'm playing Scale the Heights.
Exactly.
All right, Bernie, you're up.
Oh man, I don't even like my other one that draws multiple cards, so I'm not gonna choose it. No, I have to because the others aren't that good.
You get 2 in a row though.
Oh, I do get 2. Okay, that I get my only 2. Okay, so that helps. All right. Well, yeah. Let's go Deepwood Denizen then. 2 and a
Good one.
green creature, elf warrior, vigilance. It's a 3/2, and has pay 5 and a green and tap it to draw a card. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each +1/+1 counter on creatures you control. So I really like that because it's not caring about the number of creatures with counters. It cares about the number of counters. So even if you've got 1 creature with 5 counters, this is just 1 mana draw card
Very sweet.
every
Wow.
turn.
Draw multiple. Yeah, repeatable card draw.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I
Play
don't know
Scale
if
the
I said
Heights,
it's
get a counter.
Did I say it's a 3/2? It's a 3/2
Yeah.
creature with vigilance. Whatever. Who cares? Draw cards.
Put it in.
One out.
Put it in Dionys. Tap
Yeah.
it. Untap it.
Oh my god.
Get a counter.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Incredible.
Yep. Good stuff.
All right. My final pick. It's probably between 2 cards. What do I care about more here? I'll go Llanowar Visionary. 2 and a green.
Good one.
Elf Druid 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. But it's mana dork, so it taps to add a green. So it's an expensive card that enters and draws for you, but has the upside of being able to tap for mana after. So it ramps you a little bit and draws you a card.
I really like that one. It's like every green deck.
I mean, yeah, you think about the white angel you picked, like Inspiring Overseer.
Yeah.
3 mana, 2/1.
Mm-hmm.
Flyer, ETB draw card. So you're trading off the flying for a mana.
And
I like
one
this.
life.
And you gain a life. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
insult-
So there's a lot of differences, but I like it.
Yeah.
Green you want mana dorks. Mana dorks that can draw you
I
cards.
don't think
are better.
you're never unhappy to see that guy. I don't
No.
think. Yeah.
No.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Those are my 2.
All right. I have still 4 left actually on here,
Really?
but I didn't have any that drew multiple cards somehow. So I don't know. Scryfall.
Come on, Scryfall.
Who knows? Okay.
There's not a lot, and they're not very good.
Let's go with Wild Size.
Okay.
Nice. I love this
And a
card.
green instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample.
Oh yeah.
Draw a card. Great combat trick. Great instant. Maybe
Mhm.
a little overcosted, but
No.
that's
A
popular.
little bit,
Perfect.
maybe.
No, it's perfect.
I wish you gave +3/+3. I 3 mana for that. I didn't.
I don't know if
I love the art, but
Jake had this card on our
he would have won.
gameplay
You're right.
video, maybe he would have won.
It's a good card. I really like Wild Size.
Yeah.
It's just a great cantrip that does combat.
Trample.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
important.
But you're playing that for the +2, right? You have to be because there's other 1 mana spells that give trample and draw a card.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
the reason you're paying 2 extras for the +2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Definitely.
Definitely. 1 mana trample and draw a card?
Yeah. Charge through, baby.
Charge through.
Charge through.
Is that your last pick, Miles?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Okay, I am going to go with the green Mole Drifter. Cittanul Wood Readers. You all know this one. It's not made up. 2 and a green for a 1/4, kicker cost of 2 and a green. When it enters, if it was kicked, draw 2 cards. It's the green Mole Drifter. So 6 mana for a 1/4 that draws 2 cards.
Yeah. It's great.
I don't know. Cittanul.
Wood Readers.
Yes.
That's not what you said.
What did I say?
Cittanul Drifter.
Oh, you did say no mold. You said the mold drifter
I
of
said it's
green.
the green Mole Drifter.
I'm pretty sure I heard Cittanul.
Hey, I've heard it both ways.
Well-
I've heard it called the Citronal.
Here's
Mole
I
Drifter.
searched in Scryfall Drifter trying to find it because I've never heard of this card before. And
So I don't know. Is it good? Probably not. Does it draw 2 cards? Undeniably.
Undeniably, sometimes it will.
I think at 6 mana, like green, good at ramping, you're gonna get to 6 mana
Yeah.
probably earlier than turn 6, and then refill your hand, and you got a 1/4 that blocks pretty good. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fine.
yeah, 5 mana in blue is 6 mana in green, I think.
Yeah.
Amen.
All right, I want to circle.
Oh, I want to circle back to Bequeathal.
Oh, okay. You go first.
Did you want to mention that one?
That wasn't. No, I wasn't going to, but I love it.
Okay, 1 mana, enchant creature. If enchanted creature is put into any graveyard, draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Hey, 1 mana, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. You can put on anybody's creature.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, circling back, this wild size card.
Oh,
3 mana, +2/+2. Trample, draw card.
Draw a card.
So what if it was 2 mana, +1/+0 permanently, temporarily, permanently,
What?
and drew a card? Would you like that more?
So, Cetessan Training?
Yes. Cetessan Training.
Yeah, that was also my list.
I think I'd prefer that one, but I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just trying to think.
Is
The 2 is good.
Yeah.
Don't like that is really
It
good.
is.
It's
yeah.
just 3 mana.
helps it
combat
push
trick.
damage, helps it survive combat, probably.
The tough because it adds toughness.
Yeah.
Cetessan Trade doesn't add toughness. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's big.
I
That's
do
really
like
big.
Cetessan Training. It's just, I don't know.
Play them both.
You-
Just play them both.
And charge through.
Well,
Have one for each mana
Cetessan
value.
Training could be, well, actually, either of these could be blown out with removal. Never mind. I
Yeah.
have that one on here. The permanent trample is cool. The enchantment type is relevant.
Yeah, there's pros and cons.
Yeah, they both do, but they're both better than charge through.
Really? 1 mana?
I charge through. You know,
I
put it all in
I don't
there.
think
Put them all in your deck.
I don't. If you're playing Voltron green, maybe charge through. But if
Yeah.
you probably have so many other ways to give it trample permanently, like Cetessan Training.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's better ways for trample.
I don't
Especially
think
green.
I don't think anybody plays that card.
They might
ever.
not. It's on my
I
list.
think it's made up.
Low on my list.
Okay, colorless. You guys did colorless, right?
No, I think
Am I the only one that did colorless?
You're the only one.
I get all the
Tell us. Let's pick from your list.
I
Let's
know.
do a draft from your list.
It's okay. I
there.
got this O-tag draw.
Yeah, apparently that's OTAG's terrible.
Okay,
I know my first pick.
I get all the
Who's
picks for
first?
colorless.
Jacob's first, though. Go ahead, Jacob.
Color-
I've got
color
some on top of my head.
identity is colorless.
Just
color
do
C.
minus ID all of the others.
No, colorless C or color.
Oh, colorless
C.
is the
I got it.
Name.
Oh, there are
Probably
129.
tons.
That's a lot more
Yeah.
than I thought there'd be.
sort it by
and they're all
PDH rec rank.
fantastic, and I love them all.
Can you do that?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
you
how I've
can.
been doing all these.
Sorted by. Okay, here we go. I'll just pick the first one, right?
Is it Jacob's first?
Jacob's first.
It is me first.
Darn it, you guys.
Oh, actually,
None of
that's
those are going to be at the top of the list, I guarantee, though.
No, they're not. This guy.
Also, one of yours
this is actually pretty easy.
is cheating.
I'm gonna go Commander
That
Sphere.
is cheating.
Oh, it's not.
Commander Sphere?
Commander Sphere.
Hey,
Yeah, it goes in
yeah.
every Commander deck.
Yeah,
Kind of.
it's a good
Probably
one.
not. Every Pauper Commander.
Do you put it in your Pauper Commander decks?
Um,
That you haven't built
only
tons,
two
but
so
yeah.
far.
Is it in both of them? Let's see if his money where his mouth is.
Yeah. Put it
I do
in.
not remember.
Put it in.
I've cut it.
don't
I've
know.
started
Is it the
cutting
most
it.
recent deck just because.
Yeah, I don't play it.
Because you don't know how to play it.
No. Yeah. Okay.
You can.
No. Hey,
You
this
can-
is not correct. If I could have played it the way that I wanted to, been smart, it would have been smarter for me. But
You would've won the
everyone
game.
yelled
You're
at
talking
me.
about
Ozone?
Everyone
What
yelled
was
at
that
me. Yeah.
I watched that video.
Everyone yelled at me and said, "Don't do this.
You
This
did
is
it
for
wrong.
this is what newbies do, and this is what you shouldn't be doing this if you have a
Get
YouTube
out.
channel."
No, you tap it for mana, then you can sack it, right?
What if I don't have anything to pay the mana for on someone else's end step?
Then wait.
Then don't.
No,
then.
because then, yeah, okay, I could have done it before combat,
Yes. Got your land.
Yes.
Played your land.
Win the
Hit
game.
the landfall trigger. Get a plus.
Go watch the video. Lord of the Rings with Lobert. Go watch it. It's a
We'll
fun
link
one.
it right here.
Yep, linked. Anyways,
Yeah.
I play it perfectly every
Lord of
time.
the Rings. It was
It was.
Oh no, it was monocolor battle.
Yeah,
We all
with-
played
with
monocolor
Lobert,
stuff.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I think you won anyway.
I did.
But you could have just won earlier.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no downside to waiting
So
until you've untapped with it.
untapped with it, not your end, not
Right, so
later in
if
your
you
second
win
main.
Right.
this,
Yeah.
Then you draw the exact same cards.
Yes.
So you have one more mana.
But do we?
But I also don't play it. I don't play it not because
Yeah,
I
do
don't
you
know
put
how
a
to
new
use
card
it. I
down?
don't play it because it's 3 mana.
I was kidding.
3 mana, draw 1. I don't like it.
Yeah, it does more than that, but yeah. No, I was just
I
saying.
have Commander Sphere in I think one of my regular Commander decks. It's just that good.
Yeah.
It's just
One
in one of the decks. It's just that good.
Commander costs 5.
I like it. I don't mind it.
I like it.
I don't
too.
mind it. It fixes fine, and then sack it later when you don't need it. So
But yeah, I just don't play it anymore. I cut it a lot.
other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always one of the first cards I cut.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honest, I think I might have been happy to see it in this most recent game we played.
Yeah.
Though
That's fair.
Yeah,
for the ramp.
there you go.
One of the reasons I cut it though is for another card on this potential list here, which is
Ooh.
my turn, huh?
Ah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take this number 1 for sure. Bonder's Ornament, which I'm taking it number 1. Should I take this number 1?
Okay, no,
I've,
so you
I have
you
also
already
been
said it,
Cat's
right?
out of the bag.
I have also been cutting this a lot recently too.
Box is out of the tube.
Excuse
What?
me, how much does Bonder's Ornament cost?
So it's the same. It's
Oh,
exactly the
it's
same,
Same cost?
but it's repeatable card draw.
For
Oh.
4 mana.
I'll take it. I will take that. In a game of Pauper Commander, you have that late game so much.
Yes, baby.
Of those two, I prefer this one over Commander Sphere. I am also starting to cut this one though.
Yeah, I
Mm.
don't think
I like it.
I don't think this is clearly better, but I get it. I get it.
Banned in
It's-
Pauper.
It's just yeah.
'Cause
Banned in
that much better, and you
Repeat-
can't play
yeah,
Commander
re-
Sphere in Pauper.
Repeatable, and then also
No, you can't.
Bad idea.
it's good.
No, it's not a legal Pauper
I'll
card.
keep talking about the cards while these guys argue. So I like it because you can draw
Yeah.
a card later, late game. You've got nothing to do with your mana. You need a mana sink somewhere. Like in some of our gameplay, in our last gameplay, one of the players ran out of stuff to do, had plenty of mana, and could have benefited from a Bonder's Ornament. So, okay,
Just so you know, Commander Sphere is legal.
Why is it legal in Pauper?
Don't know why you-
Command is command. Oh, because you don't have Commander. Yeah, that's why no one plays.
It's not a good idea.
No, it's a terrible idea. Thank you, Miles,
legal.
for validating, for explaining my card. Always got my back.
happy to help. Okay, my turn. I get 2 picks.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I need a list. These I don't want your cards.
these are great cards.
No.
I love these cards.
I haven't looked at the color list.
I'm gonna
yes.
take. I can take 2 in a row. I'm gonna take unfathomable.
Oh, a blue card. Cool.
Unfathomable truths. Wait, is it a blue card? Hold on. 4 in a blue for a devoid. This card has no color.
Oh god.
Technically colorless. Draw 3 cards and create 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn, and you can sack that for a mana. So holy moly, that's
Yeah, that's
good.
great.
Yep, and it's colorless, so
Yeah.
even better.
That is really good. 5 mana, draw 3.
5 mana, draw 3, and get a little Eldrazi.
It's like Lorien Revealed, but it does both.
Yeah.
Gets you mana and 3
It's
cards.
pretty sweet, and it's colorless
Okay.
because it's devoid.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna take Howling Golem. 3 mana, 2/3. Whenever it attacks or blocks, each player draws a card. Very fun, very casual, and it can draw a ton of cards. So imagine this. Imagine this. I play a Howling Golem. Everyone else has like a 1/1 out. Everyone attacks me. I block with a Howling Golem. We've all drawn 3 cards by the time it gets back to me.
Yeah, it's fun.
The value is insane.
It's really fun.
All right, what do you got?
I guess I'll
Are you gonna
throw
take
in.
Clockwork
No, I'm not gonna take that.
Clockwork Fox is amazing, especially when you bounce it.
I'm gonna take Staunch Throne Guard. If we're throwing, we started with Monarch. We'll end with Monarch. Well, no, Jacob still has to go. But I'll take Staunch Throne Guard. 5 mana, 2/5 creature construct, artifact creature construct with vigilance. When it enters, you become the monarch. So just introduces the monarch. You get to draw once for sure.
It's very good at keeping Monarch too.
Yeah, 2/5.
Getting it back.
Vigilance.
As a 2/5 and vigilance,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, unless someone has flying, which I think is not allowed in Pauper.
Yeah, they're
Commander?
talking about it.
Yeah,
they're
okay.
having discussions this week.
But yes, very good at keeping Monarch. Stay back.
Yep. Take that one.
Big booty.
What do you got? Finish this off here, Jacob.
Is it Clockwork Fox or Filigree Familiar?
What do those do?
You don't want them. You don't want them.
Don't want to.
All right, I think I'm gonna go with. Yeah, this is hard. Since I wasn't prepared.
I want to talk about Clockwork Fox while you're deciding.
Okay, I
It's
decided.
it's a 3. Dang it.
Let's go with Introduction to Prophecy.
What
3 mana sorcery, scry 2, draw a card.
is this? One of those
It's
spells that you
lesson.
get from a lesson? Yeah.
Lesson for,
Oh.
but I double checked. It's legal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You
I don't even know how to get those. How do you
You just
get
put
those?
them in your
in
deck.
Pauper Commander.
Oh.
Yeah,
You can't get them without them being in your deck. So
they're meant to interact with the learn mechanic,
Yeah.
which
gets
doesn't
from your
work
sideboard.
very well in
No.
Commander since you don't have a sideboard.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Scry 2, draw a card it's nice to dig for what you
Yeah.
really need.
3 mana.
3 mana.
3 mana. Yeah.
Goes in every Commander deck.
For everyone.
Amen.
When I build a
One of the
Pauper
auto
deck, I go Commander Sphere, whatever that card I just named was.
Turn lesson.
No, not
No.
Stern.
The other card you named?
Introduction to Prophecy.
Oh, introduction. What's
and then I
Counterspell.
only have 97 more cards to go.
This is a counter.
I guess.
spell? No, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it is.
Which card?
Stern Lesson is a
That
counter
sounds
spell.
like a counter spell.
It sounds like a draw one.
Scry 2 draw card? That's not a Stern Lesson.
Yeah, you're right. Stern lesson. Give a little spank.
Oh,
Little
well,
stern lesson.
it's not a counter spell.
It's a draw, right?
It is
a
draw
counter
2
draw.
cards, then discard a card, create a tapped Power Stone token.
There we go.
Everybody's favorite token.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Stern Constable.
Stern something. Clockwork Fox. That's what I was thinking of. 3 mana for a 3/2. When it leaves the battlefield, you draw 2 cards, and each opponent draws a card. So
It's not bad.
I know, right? I was just looking for it. Draws multiple cards for you at Colorless. So wowsy. Okay.
What a lot of cards we've gone through.
That was fun.
That was.
And a lot of we hit all the colors and we drew a lot of cards along the way.
You have no excuses now to not be playing some of these cards in your commander decks. If you ever play a game like, I wish I knew more cards where that drew me cards in Pauper
Yeah.
Commander.
Let me go to my
Now you've got it.
Let me go to my favorite Jalapeno Pauper featured podcast
Yeah.
and find out. So, if you got value out of this, please subscribe. It was worth it. We're giving the value here. So throw us a like, throw us a sub, show us some love.
Tell us some of your favorite card draw spells
Yeah.
that we missed. I'm sure our Scryfall search was not the greatest.
Mine
for
was
some of
fine.
these. So let us know.
But you did find some hidden gems.
Oh yeah.
Because of it?
Gold. I
Oh
found
my
gold because of
goodness.
Scryfall search.
So are we doing Azorius?
What was it called? Orangutan battle?
Gorilla
Fight?
War Cry.
Oh, that's right. That's
Gorilla
right.
War Cry.
Okay, yeah, let us know what you guys love. What did we get right? What did we get wrong? Let us know. Yeah, you guys are great. 20 common questions. Before you guys leave,
Don't actually leave.
let's play
Still here.
20 common questions. I am the
Oh, yeah.
card holder.
Do we need to
So I
switch
can-
spots
No.
Sit here, Miles.
Why does it matter?
so I can see the card? You can let me see it.
I can go back here and just go like this.
That works. Okay. We'll
so-
keep track.
So
You want to keep track? I'll keep track.
Okay.
Okay.
Miles promised to pick a card that I might actually be able to guess.
Yep.
He didn't.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready,
guys are up.
set, go. Go ahead. You go first.
Is it a permanent?
Yes, it is.
All right. Is it a creature?
No.
Is it an artifact?
No.
Is it a land?
No.
That was 4. Or that was 3.
That was 4.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a permanent, but it's not a creature, artifact, or land.
So
it's either an enchantment, a planeswalker, or a battle.
no planeswalkers. Could be battle. If he goes battle, though, there's no way he's going battle.
So let's come back to that one.
Yeah,
Let's
because
colors?
it's probably enchantment. Yeah, let's get colors out of the way.
Probably.
Okay.
If it's an enchantment, it's probably not colorless.
Good.
So more than one color.
Okay.
Could be 2.
Probably. Let's see. There's not that many. Let's go like the enchantment colors, like black, white.
There's not a lot of 2 colors or.
Right. Is it green?
Yes.
Oh, it might be. I don't know if.
Do we whittle down multiple colors? I don't think so.
Not yet. We come back to that.
Okay. So we don't know this, but we think it's a green enchantment.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the mana value 3 or less?
Yes.
Okay. We need to keep going, I think, because there's a lot that I'm thinking of 3 or less. 2 would narrow down quite a bit, though. I should have done 2.
Does it cost 2?
No. I'm trying to remain very neutral to not give anything away.
Make sure to let us know if you've got it already.
It was less than 3, but not 2, so it's 3 or 1. 1? What? Oh. I know some 1s. So there's land enchantments. There's Utopia Sprawl, Wild Growth.
Yeah.
Other 1 mana ones. Yeah, there's the one that I put in the Golgari deck today, but that I don't even know the name of that one, so you probably didn't choose that one. 3, there's gonna be tons. I'm not gonna know all of those, but okay. Does it? Is it my turn to ask a question?
There's no turns.
Does it?
Yeah, but yeah, it's your turn. There's no turns, but it's your turn.
Okay.
If you got a good question, jump in.
I don't. Do you have a good question, Jacob?
What do we know?
Does the card say power or toughness on it?
Does it say either of those words?
Either or both. Inclusive.
Say power and well, I don't know what you're thinking of.
Does it have the words?
Yeah,
Power or the word toughness on it. That was a bad guess.
What are you thinking of? Because the pluses, it wouldn't say power and toughness, would it?
That's why it's a bad question.
It does not
But
say.
what? Can he rephrase the question,
No.
please?
Cat's out of the bag. Toothpaste.
What if instead he said, does it refer to power and toughness? What if he said that? What if? All right, I'll ask it.
Well, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts.
Does
it
Evers, you didn't even dunk.
modify power?
Does it modify power or toughness?
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been better.
3 mana probably. Right, 1 mana.
Probably.
Is it 3 mana?
Still could be a planeswalker. Yes.
Okay.
3 mana, probably enchantment, permanent, green, modifies power.
We do know that it's green, or we think it's green.
We know it's at least.
We know it's at least green.
Unfathomable truths.
Oh,
It has devoid.
and it does modify power toughness.
Yes.
I'm drawing blanks. I hate this.
They haven't ruled out planeswalkers
Yeah.
or battles.
We've not ruled. You're correct on battles.
Was the card released in the last 3 years?
Great question. Printed for the first time in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
That's what you want to know?
Printed in the first time in the
It
last.
was the first printing within the
Yeah.
last 3 years. So
No.
anytime in 2022 to now. No. Oh, I'm toast then.
Printed at the printed for the first time in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
That's your question?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it was not printed for the first time in the last 3 years.
Has it been reprinted in the last 3 years?
Yes.
Okay.
If he said no, we were smoked.
We're back in. 3 mana green enchantment.
Is Reach for the Sky? That's 4 mana.
I don't know what that is.
It's from Alice Thunder Junction, one of my favorite sets.
Flash.
Flash, enchanted creature gets like +2/+2.
And you untap it.
I'm not sure if you can tap it. What about
Hey.
Chat, are they
there's also an well, we haven't asked if it's an aura. Should we ask if it's an aura?
It's gotta be.
Chat, are they cooked?
It's gotta be an aura.
Are they
No way.
Okay. Then there was also one from Murders at Call of Manor that's like if it was suspected, it's no longer suspected. But that was
I will not know the names.
no, but that would have been neither of those are reprints.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's
So-
got to come from like, what does it got to come from? It's got to come from Commander Masters. 3 mana enchantment Commander
It's
Masters.
just we asked
Not
about
thinking of
format
it.
legality. Like
It's
see-
Pauper legal.
well,
Pauper Commander.
I wasn't gonna ask that one.
What one?
But like if it's legal in standard, because that would tell us if it was printed in Commander Masters,
Ah,
what Commander.
Okay. We can. I'm not. That would be good to know for, I'm sure, the viewers at home. I don't think that's going to help me much, though.
That's fair. Me either. I'm not good.
We'll help you out here, viewers. What was your question? Is it standard legal? Because we said 3 years,
It's
right?
standard.
Is it standard legal?
No.
Okay. So what were the? So there was Commander Masters. There was Modern Horizons 3. Nope, that would have been a new card.
No, but Modern
It's got to be
Horizons 3 had reprints.
not a lot though.
Not a lot.
Do I need to make sure that when it was reprinted?
Probably.
Because I thought
Because the ones that I'm thinking that would have reprints would be Commander Masters.
Ravnica remastered, Dominaria remastered.
Oh, any of the commanders.
Innistrad
Precon.
remastered, Commander Precon.
Commander Pre.
That's why I wanted to ask the standard question.
Oh boy. 3 mana
Okay.
or
Yes, it has Flash.
yeah.
Does it have Flash?
no.
Does it have Flash, or could you cast it as though it had Flash?
Same question. We're not moving on.
Yeah, no, that's no.
Okay.
That's one question.
Yeah. I was
When do we get flavor text?
15, I think.
15.
15.
Is it just Snake Umbra? 3 mana, gets +1/+1. Don't know order, draws a card when it hits.
Does this draw cards?
Rephrase your question, please.
Does this card give the ability the effect of drawing cards? Is the effect of drawing cards
Rephrase your question.
printed on this
Start over.
card?
Start over.
Is the effect of drawing cards printed on this card somewhere?
If I searched OTAG draw in Scryfall, would this?
That might be a bad question because no one apparently knows what happens when you do that. It's just random every time.
Green doesn't impulse grab.
That's true. No.
Can this card draw cards?
Okay, pause. Erase that question. Okay,
That was a bad question.
that's a great question. Does this card have totem armor?
Yes.
Okay, I already moved it for our.
Which is Bear Armor.
We get the Bear Armor's 2 mana. I want to say Bear Armor's 2 mana. Flavor
It's
text.
an aura. It's an enchantment. It's only green. I'm pretty sure.
Flavor
It's like
text.
that, yeah.
There's no flavor text on this version of the card, so I don't know.
Oh, multiple printings.
Yeah.
We know.
Oh, there are.
So there maybe this one. Maybe one has flavor text.
This one was reprinted in Wilds of Eldraine.
No flavor text found.
Okay. I know this was reprinted in Wilds of Eldraine.
Go for it.
Commander. the
Yes.
Commander
Yeah,
Precon. Is one of the printings in Wilds of Eldraine Commander?
Yes.
It's gotta be it.
Yeah, go for it. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
We can keep whittling it down though.
You know what would whittle it down? Yes.
Just read the
Snake
card.
Umbra.
That's true.
If you guess the card name and it's wrong,
done.
you lose.
Oh.
Does it grant +1/+1 to the creature that it enchants?
You're assuming it's an enchantment?
If it's got totem armor, yes.
Yes.
I feel like that's a good assumption.
Yes,
good
it does.
assumption. Does it say whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card?
Yes.
We did it.
Is
It's
it Snake
Snake Umbra.
It is Snake Umbra.
Yes. Thank goodness this was in
Well
front of me.
done. Yeah, you guys cheated. I was looking at that while I was sitting back there. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's right there. He's gonna notice that. He's gonna notice that." And
I don't think we would have had it if he didn't. Maybe.
Yeah,
You
you
probably
would've.
would have gone Snake Umbra.
I wouldn't have.
I was not
would have.
thinking he was going to choose a card we just talked about, though. So that's why I was hesitant to go that route.
Right.
bequeathal.
But
Well,
eventually, you ended up-
Miles wanted to go easy on me because I'm new to the format.
yeah.
I thought about Scale the Heights. But I didn't know if that was.
I would have had that one in 2 quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that was fun.
That was fun.
Good job, guys. Congrats.
Thank you.
Next time we'll do hard mode.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I will be choosing the card. So that's a good idea.
Is it orangutan warfare?
Yep. Gorilla War Cry. I already forgot. Gorilla something.
Gorilla warfare.
Warlord.
Gorilla.
Gorilla Warlord Cry.
Does it have gorilla in the card name?
Yes, it did.
Gorilla.
Oh, that's what we should ask. Does it have snake in?
Does it have gorilla war cry in the
Gorilla
name?
War Cry. Play it. Throw it in all your red decks.
Don't do it.
Worth it.
Do not do that. All right, folks. But you need to do one more thing. Stay
Stay spicy.